Hip, 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 hooray! I'm so excited, and do you know why? Because schools have opened up again. We thank God so much that all the children are alive and healthy. It's just by the grace of God, it's just by the grace of Allah or any other God you believe in. But I believe in one thing. God loves children so much, He has taken good care of every child, and we are back to school. I am extremely excited, and I believe the parents are, because in fact, some of the children were really a mouthful in the house. We have spoken enough, but we thank God for everything. Welcome to the Kids Golden Moment. And whenever I say Kids Golden Moment, what do you say? Hearts, hands, and heels. We are going on to greatness, on to golden heights. And today, as I'm always excited, people ask me why don't I grow old? Because I'm always excited. Life is supposed to be fun. Besides the fact that you have to be serious when you have to be serious, all work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. And all play and no work make Jack a lazy boy. I believe you understand that. Well, let's start by talking about the 1,000 gold packs for children. Schools have reopened, and we are still sharing exercise books. This is from Gold Intellectual School. We have crayons, some packages. We have others which have math sets, so many things for the orphans and also the rural children. We send some to Suedru, Bolgatanga, Zwarungu. We send some to Accra, Sunyani. We are sending it just to put a golden smile on the children's faces and also to tell them that God loves them and that they should learn hard because their future is so bright. Mommy and Daddy, you can join us on 054-2043-519 and join us. Let's put a golden smile on these children's faces. Thank you once again for joining the Kids Golden Moment. I'm excited as always. And before we continue, we are going to have a little discussion about COVID. Let's go over to Auntie WINIFRED, who hosted last week, and little naughty Ranti like me to have a beautiful discussion on COVID and how to keep yourself healthy and be a great adult in future. Welcome, let's go have some fun.
Hi kids, Kids Golden Moment, hearts, hands, and what? Heels. That's great. Good. Remember last week I treated Concord with you. Do you remember? That we did Concord, subject verb argument. That was done last week. How did I define subject? I said the doer of an action. Remember I said the doer can be either a person or thing. Good. And then we define a verb as well. I said for primary definition, I said it's a doing word or an action word. Then as we move on to upper primary and GHS, we can advance this and the definition by saying that it is a word in a sentence that indicates an expression being what? Being expressed in a sentence. That is great. Now we look at the rules governing verb agreement. Do you remember? We looked at only 2 rules. Now the first rule was that a singular subject must agree with a singular verb. The singular subject must agree with a singular verb, which means that anytime the subject is singular, the verb should also be singular. If the subject is plural, the verb should be plural, and that becomes the second rule. That is, plural subjects must agree with plural verbs. So these were the 2 rules that we looked at last week. The first one was that a singular subject must agree with a singular verb. The second rule states that plural subject must agree with plural verbs. Good. Now today we shall be looking at, let me also first write my topic on the board, Concord. That was what we looked at last week. Great. Now today we shall be looking at compound subjects. What do you mean by compound subject? What is a compound subject? Now you see at times 2 singular subjects can appear at the subject part of sentence and then may be connected by a conjunction. Let me give you an example. I can say Peter and let's say Amma. So we have Peter as one singular subject, then we have Amma as another singular subject. But both have been connected by this word and, which we call conjunction. So Peter and Amma, once we have a conjunction joining 2 singular nouns together, we refer to this as compound subject. refer to that as compound subject. So because you have two singular subjects being joined together by a conjunction, it makes it what? Plural. So it's a plural subject. Plural subject, yes. So Peter and John and Amma are. You can't say Peter and Amma is because we have used a compound subject. I hope you have understood it. That's great. Now, Amma and father. You see, Amma and her father. We still have Amma. One subject, we have a father as another subject, but they'll be connected by a conjunction and. So it makes it a compound subject. Okay? So it makes it a compound subject. So Amma and her father. So we say are. Okay. Are here. We can't say is here. Why? Because we have used a compound subject. Have you gotten it? Great. Now let's look at, so we have looked at three rules now. The first rule was that the singular subject must agree with the singular verb. The second rule says that the plural subject must agree with the plural verb. And what we have looked at is that anytime a compound subject is used, it must go with the plural verb. Okay, we have gotten that. Now let's look at the last rule for today, and then probably next week we'll continue with the rest. Now, anytime you use indefinite pronouns, anytime you use indefinite pronouns, they serve as plural, and so they always go with plural verbs. So like several, several. Okay, it's an indefinite pronoun. We have many. You can use both. Several, many, both, few. Let's look at this. Okay, so several, many, both. They are indefinite pronouns. You say they are plurals, and so they always go with plural verbs. So you can't say many is called, but you say many are called. You get it? So anytime you use an indefinite pronoun, note that they serve as plural subjects, and so they must always go with plural verbs. So these are the rules that we have from last week up to this week. We have learned 4 rules. Subjects, when it's singular, it must go with a singular verb. When the subject is plural, it must go with a plural verb. And we say compound subjects are plurals, which will always go with plural verbs. And then anytime indefinite pronouns are used, they must always go with plural verbs. Let's end it here and continue next week. Thanks for your time once again. Okay, bye bye.
Ah, wonderful. Uncle Sylvester, God bless you. Hey, you understand English? And kids there, you see, you can also be as good as Uncle Sylvester. So keep learning your concords. We'll see you next week. Kids golden moment, heart, hands, and heels. So how was school today? And the whole of the week? I know you have missed school so much, but please, as Auntie WINIFRED has already told us, be careful. COVID is real, and we don't want any of our children to get sick, okay? We want you to live long and become a great person, isn't it? Good. It's dictionary time. I know you love this time because now we are learning a lot of words. I told you that some of us read dictionary just to get more words because I write the best citations in the whole world. Yes, tell mommy and daddy. In fact, mommy and daddy, when you need the best citation to thank anyone, your pastor, your imam, your friend, your husband, your wife, anyone, contact me. I'm the best writer. And I write so well because I know how to use a lot of rhymes, homonyms, homophones, antonyms, and all the things that Uncle Sylvester has taught us, including concords. So I write very well. That is why I want you to learn very good words. And whenever you read, look up the words so that you become like me and even better, knowing a lot of words and writing very well. Today, you. Remember last week was S-T. So from T, where do you go? S-T-U, right? Am I right? Okay. So today, alphabet you're looking at is U. 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 Let's look at U. So I'm not opening the U today. We're going to start opening from A. And we know definitely that U is very far away from A. So there's no need to start from A and be going. You can just at least we are halfway through. Last week T was the 20th alphabet, so we are on the 21st. I think, I'm very sure. So you can just open it straight from the middle. Okay, you don't have to start from A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. So we are somewhere getting closer to the end more than even the beginning. So I would just open it like this. I'm going to open it like this. I'm on S, the last page of S. And from S, T, U. So I'm nearer to U, okay? So from S, I go to T, then I just, you see the way I'm flipping through. I'm scanning it, U. You can see it, U, okay? So you don't have to start from A every time. If the alphabet is A, B, C, you can start from the beginning. But if it's getting to the end, you can just open it up and continue, just like what I taught you. So we are on U. Let's check 21st letter of the alphabet. I told you, for last week was the 20th. So this is the 21st. So U is the 21st alphabet of the English alphabet. Because we have the French alphabet, so many other alphabets, but this is English, not Chinese, okay? Alright, so U. Let's go to maybe O. U, A, U, B, U, C, ambiguous, big words. I don't want to go there. So let me go to U, G. U, G, L, Y. You don't like that word. I also don't like it. No child is ugly. No child is ugly. Every child is beautiful and uniquely created by God. Okay? So let's look up the word ugly. I know already, but let's look it up. Okay? So ugly means unpleasant or unattractive in appearance. Oh, I know all my children are pleasant and attractive. You see, I turned it. I made opposites. That is what you can do when you read a lot. And also, let's look at the second definition. As I always tell you, some words have 2, 3, 4 definitions or meanings. So the first, ugly, was unpleasant or unattractive in appearance. And the second definition of ugly is hostile or threatening the mood in the room. If somebody is ugly, the person changes the atmosphere of joy and happiness into, some people are ugly, not just in appearance, but in their actions, the way they do things. But I believe you're not an ugly child. Well, I'm not ugly. Wherever I go, there's dancing, there's jumping, that is it. After all, life is for us to look good, feel good, do good, and other goods. All right. So from ugly, which is not so pleasant, let's go to another word. Which word can you give me? Let's look at. So we have UN words, a lot of UN words. Surprisingly, we have a lot of UN words because UN is an opposite. It's like the opposite of most words. You see, and the book said unpleasant, but I changed it to pleasant. So anything pleasant, you can negate it or make the opposite by using UN. Uncle Sylvester will teach us. That is his expertise. Me, I'm teaching you dictionary for today. But if you want to negate most of the things, unpleasant. And let's look at some un words. Ungainly, uninformed, unforgiving. So it's just used to negate or turn a word into the negative. Okay. So let me really read the UN for you. I want to read it. So UN. Prefix to verbs, referring to the reversal or the cancellation of an action, as I said. So it reverses a word. If you are so pleasant, the reverse or the opposite is unpleasant. That is UN, okay? So most of the negative words are unpleasant, or this, depending on the word. Okay, so from UN, which is also United States abbreviation, let's go to, we have UT, utility, we have author, authorance, different words. Let's go to the last U word, which is, hey, I've not heard of this word before. UZI, a type of submarine gun. A gun. Army officials use. They design it. It's called UZI. That's the last U word because Z is the last alphabet. You understand? And that is a type of submarine gun. The Israeli army officers designed it. So that is it. So any word you want in U. By now you should know all the alphabets to U. You are left with V, W, just a few more alphabets and we'll be done with our dictionary. And the next time I come, I'll ask you, we'll have a word drill. I'll ask you to just open up a word and I expect you to be able to open up within 2 to 3 seconds, 4 seconds, you should be able to open a word up. That is when you know that you are a master of a dictionary. When you read and you don't understand, look it up in the dictionary or else you have not read at all. Because anything you read, I repeat, and you don't understand is useless. Thank you for watching the Kids Golden Moments, Mommy and Daddy. And please be safe. Protect yourself. Wash your hands under running water and soap. Always wear your mask. I remove my mask because I'm here alone. There's no one with me and I want you to hear my voice. But whenever I go to work, I wear my mask. Whenever I go out, I wear my mask because I want to be safe, healthy and gay to always bring the Kids Golden Moments to your homes. Thank you for watching Kids Golden Moments, Hearts, Hands and Heels. Well, we thank God for life. Auntie WINIFRED, I think you should give us one song. What do you think?
Since we are in the new year. Alright, so let's go. Afia ko apro Abertu yansubyo Ejonya mi adomie Wa mafi pasuye Afia ko apro
Join us.
Abertu yansubyo Ejonya mi adomie Wa mafi pasuye Afi come to Yesubio Afi shapa come to Yesubio Afi shapa come to Yesubio.
Coach voice. Wow, that's a nice voice you have here.
Thank you.
Auntie WINIFRED, you are a teacher. How are your kids handling the COVID? Going to school at 8, closing at just 12. How are they handling it?
In fact, comparing the usual times to this time, you know, the time is not that okay to what we the teachers. In fact, we really had wished we teach because that is what God has given us. That's our talent and we love to teach. But in this season, we are managing it. They come to school exactly 8 with their nose mask on. When they enter the school premises, they make sure they wash their hands before they get inside. When they go to their classrooms, you realize the social distance is really working.
To space them out.
Yeah, they space them out, and every child has his sanitizer with him, nose mask, handkerchief, personal bowls and spoon. Nobody shares anything, not even water with each other.
So they all bring their water.
Yes.
And not even eraser.
Not even
Hey,
eraser. They come
eraser.
packed like that. Everybody has a pack of eraser, pencil, pen. Like they are ready to school. Like, yeah.
Wow. But with the eraser issue,
Yes.
eraser here.
You know, but even with the pencil, they have some small erasers, so nobody shares it.
Okay. So they are safe.
They are very safe.
But I think the issue about break time in classroom and children not playing out, how are the children managing
In
it?
fact, it is something because you know a playful child is a happy child, but then they are still managing it. We engage them in the classroom with this. Everything that we do, any activity that can engage them as they play.
Indoor games. Like what we were teaching here, Ludo or Warrior Draft.
Yes.
Today we'll do one nice one. We'll teach them a new one.
Okay. Alright. So basically with school we are coping by the grace of God.
Ranti, last week you said something. You said it's very boring. But it's better to be bored than to die of COVID-19, isn't it? So tell your kids out there that they should try, okay, not to share pencils. Tell them, well, they'll listen to you more than me. So tell them.
Okay, so So kids out there, I want to tell you that the COVID-19 is real. So sharing of pencils, water bottles, and personal items like sharpeners and stuff are very dangerous because the water, you put it on your lips, a different person takes it and drinks it, then you keep it back on your lips again. It's not safe. So you have to keep yourself safe by using your sanitizers, washing your hands, and always keeping your nose mask on, even though you breathe your own air.
You breathe your own air. I almost heard you want to breathe. You see, because it's not easy, it's true. Keep breathing. But
My mouth gets dry.
but when you're in class, you're sitting down and you can remove it. But when you're getting up, because we the teachers, I mean, when you are the boss, because even if it's there, the children cannot hear you. Because part of the way of speaking is now, even if you close your eyes, you may not hear me very well. But if you see my lips move, so that one. But we are doing well. I believe that other schools like Gold Intellectual Schools are doing very well to be safe and sound. Okay, Dr. Ranti, I think I'll give you Dr. Ranti. Yeah, give me 5. And don't hug me, I hope you don't be hugging. Because you like playing. You don't hug. Alright. So Auntie Winifred, what are we going to do today?
Okay, so today, just as always, it's going to be fun and educative. So Ranti is going to read our moral tips for us as we discuss it.
Moral tip. And is it COVID moral tip? Alright, let's go.
Today's moral tip is a hungry man is an angry man.
Hey, the way I'm hungry now. I'm hungry. In fact, nobody should come near me. Alright.
A hungry man is an angry man. The definition is when the stomach is empty, it's funny, but when the heart also goes empty, and if this is not controlled, it can easily spark up anger. My dear child, learn to be calm when hungry and patiently waiting for food. If not, you will do little naughty things that you will regret later. Anger can cause you to lose great blessings and opportunities in life. And a similar quote is empty stomach, empty heart.
Hey. Who wrote that book? Me. It's the Holy Spirit.
Yeah,
it's not
sure.
me. Because that's very powerful. It's not me. Right now I'm sitting down, I'm very hungry. So I think I am. You said the least thing, I'll be angry, hungry, angry.
It rhymes as well.
Right, of course. And we are the best citation writers in the whole world. Okay. So Ranti, what have you learned from what you just read?
I've learned that when you're hungry, you have to be patient. And even not when you're hungry, in everything that you do, you also have to.
Hey, today I'm going to give you pasta
Sure.
and doctor. Yeah, you too. Take your two. Auntie Winifred.
Yes, please.
Some people when they are angry, they can't smile. They can't smile at all. What about you? You be quiet.
Sure, that's it. Because when I'm angry, I prefer not to speak. Because
No, when you're angry or hungry.
when I'm angry, I prefer not to speak.
Okay.
But with hunger, I think with that, it can either trigger anger, but it depends on you as well. So if you open up yourself to get angry when you are hungry, then it's high time you change that perception because it's not good.
Talk about hunger. Children and mommies and daddies, please. This season, most churches are fasting. When the Muslims are fasting, I want to encourage you. Muslim parents, Christian parents, whenever you are fasting, make sure your children fast too. Teach them the rudiments of your religion. What I mean is that what you do, if you are a Muslim and you are fasting, let your children fast. They are learning it so that when they grow up, they can also fast easily. Because fasting is not an easy thing. So if you fast from 6 to 6 or 6 to 3, let your children maybe fast from morning to 12, morning to 10. Take them gradually and you see what happens. Got little drops of water, mighty ocean, like your big chicks. You're beautiful. Alright, so I think we're going to have word formation now.
Yes, please.
Today is going to be short and fun because the kids are back to school now, so we have to make everything short and fun so that they can go do their homework. Ranti, this year do all your homework. Alright, kids golden moment.
Hearts, hands, and heels.
Okay, so this is one of the books that mommy has written. That is me. Okay, so this is fruits coloring book for children. So anyone who wants some should contact me. Very powerful books which have beautiful rhymes every week. Alright, so let's read T.
Okay.
Last week was T, so let's read T. Then we'll read the U next week. So let's read T is tomato or tomato. So let's go. One go. I rode my red motor all the way to Puerto Rico to buy a red juicy tomato. That's on my way. I met the King Victor, who sent me back to Mexico. Oh dear, there are lovely tomatoes in Mexico, he said. Cherry and Cumato tomatoes. Even longer ones from San Magano.
Tomatoes, whether eaten raw or cooked, are full of vitamins, said King Victor. Whether from Puerto Rico or Mexico, tomatoes are great. Finito. Wow.
Fruits coloring book, inspired by the Holy Spirit. Beautiful fruits and rhymes to go with it. You know we write very good rhymes and very good citations because we read a lot. And as children, let me read one rhyme for you. This is T. It's about tomato, T. So I rode my red motor all the way to Puerto Rico to buy a red juicy tomato. But on my way, I met King Victor, who sent me all the way back to Mexico. Oh dear, there are lovely tomatoes in Mexico, he said. Cherry tomatoes and Cumato tomatoes, even longer ones from San Magano. Hey, tomatoes, whether eaten raw or cooked, are full of vitamins, said King Victor. Whether from Puerto Rico or Mexico, tomatoes are great. Finito. Finito, you understand finito? Finish. It is done. Conclude. So that's Mexico. One day we go to Mexico, okay? We go and dance. Because me, I like dancing. Anyway, so word formation section. And today, Auntie WINIFRED, what word do we have for today?
Okay. I think pandemic will be okay.
COVID pandemic.
Yes, pandemic.
Okay. So kids, join us. I think I'll be a referee. Or okay, the two of you do it and I'll do it. Okay. So pandemic. PANDEMIC. Okay. So Ranti and Auntie and I alone. So start work now. No cheating. So pandemic. Kids, are you joining us?
Hey.
Kids, this one is not easy crowd. Okay. Since there's no time and I'm losing, let me call it off. So which words did you get, Auntie? Hey, not. Which words did you get? Some words are not in the dictionary. I bet you.
Okay, so I have to read them.
Pandemic, pick, and
Is that sound?
EAM.
Dictionary time. We look up these words. I've not heard these words before. Emic. What's emic? What's the meaning of emic? Okay. And what's the meaning of EA? Okay, man. And what's this? Some of the words are in the dictionary. Okay, let's go to me too. So, want to read out mine for me?
Pan, then, pen, and, in, mad, man, make,
Okay. I've done well, haven't I? So you say you have made. M-A-I-D. That's beautiful. You've done well.
made.
Made. With an E. Okay. Oh, so homophones. Made and made. Hey, little Ranti. Alright. So, see you soon. We're going to have the game section right here. So just give us a gift. We are going to wash our hands with soak under running water, okay? So that we prevent COVID. And also, we are going to have a little dancing section. Next time I'll bring it on board. For my dancing skills, it is sacred. Kids golden moments.
Hats, hands, and heels.
Well, we are going to have a little game. And this game, some call it bingo, some call it different. I don't know. There was a farmer who had a dog. Is that it? Or there was a dog. Which one? There was a farmer who had a dog. Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Ranti was his name. Okay, so this is a simple game just to teach you how to get words fast out of your memory. Example, like what we did last week. Auntie Winifred, I asked you, give me a fruit that starts with P. What do you say?
Pineapple.
So it has to come fast. And that comes when you have read a lot, you have listened to a dictionary time, and whenever you read any word, you understand it by looking up in the dictionary or asking mommy or daddy. Okay, so we are going to do a similar game, but this game, we are going to write it out. They'll give you a letter like maybe P, and you are going to give us a name of a boy called who starts with P, a name of a girl that starts with P, a name of a fruit that starts with P, a name of a food that starts with P, a name of a car that starts with P, a name of what else? A tree that starts with P, a name of what else? Okay, so maybe just this one. So we're going to start by writing maybe name. The name, write boy and girl. So if you have a sheet, you can do that. Okay? Then you go like that. So that is it. Then here too. Pictures, when we don't have lines, this is how we do it. Beautiful. So, okay. Then a name of a car. Okay. Then a name of a fruit. Then what else? Food. The name of a place. A place. Okay. Or a country or anywhere that starts. Then maybe let's make this as our scores. I remember this when I was a little girl. I really loved playing it. I was very good at it. So let me see if after 120 years I still remember minus something. So Auntie, this is it. So with P, let's do the letter P. Which name of a boy can you do? So Auntie Winifred, you do this for us. So let's start. 1 second starts. P. Auntie Winifred has Prince as the boy, Princess as a girl. That's smart. And a car. I don't know cars. Fruit for Paul. That's good. Food. Please go on. You have 1 more second. Please. No information from cameramen and women. Pizza. Oh, okay. Place. Puerto Rico. Okay. Penquasi. Hey. Okay. So did she do well? So P, we have Princess. You can have Paul. You can have what else? Ranti, which other male names do we have? Peter. Patrick. Wow, there are a lot. Then the female names, we have Pearl, Princess, Priscilla, Patricia. Patricia is part. Okay, then the fruits. How many fruits do you know start with P? Pineapple. Pineapple, pawpaw, pear. Yes, pear is both a fruit and a vegetable. That's what it said. Okay, then the food, pizza. Is pizza food?
Yeah. Pancake.
Pancake. Okay. Then the place, Penquasi. Most people don't know Penquasi, but it's a suburb in Sunyani, Bronga, Hafu, formerly Accra, Ghana, West Africa, Africa. I can write Puerto Rico. Which other country is P? Paris. Hey. Paris. A place. Well, this is not a country, this is a place. But when you write country, it should strictly be a country. But a place is just a region of a country, okay? So P. Alright, so Ranti, which alphabet should we give Ranti? M.
R.
No, you write Ranti. Let's go M. So everybody, start. Kids. M. So Ranti is writing Michael as the boy. You have 2 more seconds. Hurry up. And if you don't know this, you just go on the other ones. You can always come. And Madia is when you write. A car M. Fruit, mango, of course. Food, money. Mustard. What? Mashed. So we add ed. Mashed potato. Okay. And a place. Give us a country. Mexico. Oh, Puerto Rico and Mexico. The car. Kiss. Cars we have, I think Mazda or Mazda. Yeah, Mazda.
I got this up.
What? Matters. Okay, alright. Please don't give me a word. I can't do it. Give me Q. Z. I'll try. Nobody beats me, right? So Z. Okay. So let's go. Zach. Zipporah. Car. Z. Zone 2. As in fruits. Zucchini or something. I think. Food. Zonkum. Zonkum. Yeah, it's a drink. Then place. Zambia, right?
Wow.
Hey, I'm down by the car. Which car is it?
Mercedes-Benz.
Mercedes-Benz is not okay. So I've done well. It's very difficult.
Yeah.
In fact, letters like Q, Z, and stuff are very difficult. X. Let's try X. Name X. X-bin and then X-bina. Then car X-trail. Yeah, there's a car called X-trail. X-trail. Then the fruit. Okay, if you look in my book, you'll see all the fruits in the trail. But I think we've enjoyed ourselves with the game section. When you read more, you know a lot. You can even do it from A to Z in the house. So whenever you go to school and you have to do it with your friends, you can always do it. Well, Auntie, I think that's it.
Yes.
Next week we shall continue.
Exactly.
So kids' golden moments.
Hats, hands, and heels.
So this is your award.
Thank you.
So today we are going to learn how to do simple cards for our teachers. I'm sure you are all excited. You have gone to meet your teachers at school, isn't it? So Nora will teach us. She's a great CEO. She's going to teach us how to use cards or paper or anything to do beautiful cards like this. Right, good teacher. You can write something beautiful inside. I love you. Thank you for teaching me all these years. I thank God you didn't die due to COVID-19. You can write something and give to your teacher on Monday, and you see how she'll be happy. And she'll teach you better for you to be a great child. So Nora, over to the best CEO in the world. Shall I?
Yeah.
You too. That's your two. Yeah. All right. So this is yours. So we are going to do it.
I'm going to be showing you how to make cards. Normally cards are made out of this sheet. Like this one, you are going to be using this. And we are going to be doing this card for a male teacher.
Hey.
So I'll also do it for you.
Why am I no teacher? I'm jealous. I'm a female teacher.
So we have this diamond shape. We are going to fold here, the top, like this, then close it together. I'm going to make it look like a shirt.
One can I do? Okay.
So we are going to be making this a shirt. Normally men, they have a collar for their shirt. So I'm going to be putting this as the buttons. And I'll put more on the side. And another one. So I have a nice small shirt and I'm going to do one inside. I will need a sheet and I want to cut it the same way I've cut this one into this.
Kids, are you learning?
So I'm going to be getting this diamond shape. So I'll fold here. Then I'll use the scissors to cut the triangle, nice triangle.
I'll show it to your children do for them too? You just chip up a nice triangle. Okay.
Nice triangle. And I'm going to be sticking this one to the inside the card. Now when you open it,
So doing a 3D card. Nora. The best CEO in the whole world. Kids, you are learning. You can also be great. Great, just like Nora. So you need a glue.
I need to
Okay.
put some there. But I have to make sure it's dry, if not, your work will be.
WINIFRED, are you seeing what? Are you sure you can do it? WINIFRED. If you leave us WINIFRED the whole day.
How?
Everyone in their talents. But you can learn.
So I'll be needing stickers. Put a sticker here. Then another one.
I finished mine.
We have this simple card, but it's not
So this is for men. So we the women to do cover and sleeve. Yeah, you do cover and sleeve to us. Okay, next week we teach the female teachers on. Okay. Because it's not yet dry. Okay. So don't put so much glue also too. Okay. So we are done.
add some small stickers.
If you have 2 minutes stickers, it will not look nice. Alright, so we are learning how to do cards for our teachers. As we go to school, you know we have resumed school and we are excited. If you enter your school and there's no teacher, you'll not be happy. So that teacher you have missed so much, it's almost 1 year. Do a handmade card like this. I've written, you are the best teacher in the world. Nora's one is for men. Oh, Nora. So that's a shirt. Oh, this is beautiful. Which teacher would you have gone to if you were still in school? Which teacher would you have given to? Uncle Bernard. Yay! Because he's a great math teacher. Remember Uncle Bernard, the one who teaches us how to draw. So that's his card. But we'll still give it to him, okay? Alright. So I think we'll continue next week with a female card with cover and sleeve. Alright? Yeah, you can do cover and sleeve. You can get cloth and do something beautiful. Until then, know that every child is creative. You have something unique in you. You may not be able to do cards like Nora, but you can do something different. So as we go on, every week we shall teach you something different to mold your hands onto greatness. Kids, go with Nora.
Hearts, hands, and heels.
See you next week for greater things. We love you.